talking a lot at the moment about underfloor heating and hydraulic separation for underfloor heating, and I thought it'd be interesting just to have a look at. This is a fairly old Viessmann system. It's a WB3A, sorry, WB3B. It's quite an old boiler. It's one of the old Viessmann 300s, which is pretty damn good boiler, if I must say. Although it doesn't have particularly great modulation on it back in those times, it's still a very good boiler. So here we go. What we got here, we have got a simple manifold. This is no actuators required for this, and no room stats required for this. So all of the money we would have spent on room stats and actuators is saved. Then we've got no manufacturer's pump set and blending valve, which is another chunk of money saved. Standard heating circulator pump, and this is where we've spent the money. We've spent the money on an electronic mixing valve, and there's a 3-port electronic mixer with a mixer motor. Very ugly, but yeah, not sure if they could make it pretty. And we've got a temperature sensor here. So this is a strap-on temperature sensor. This is one of the old style ones. They look quite different now. So that's picking up the flow temperature into the manifold after the mixing valve. This could have been sited anywhere on this pipe, but with this particular type of strap-on stat suited the manifold quite nicely. And that's it. So very, very simple. Down here we've got a very early version of close coupled T's. This is one of the very early jobs I tried close coupled T's on, and they're wrong. And the beauty of close coupled T's is it doesn't seem to matter if you do them wrong, they still seem to work. So that does not follow the now recognised convention for pipe layout, and but still works very, very nicely. So we've got the system pump there. This was a problem with residual pump head on this boiler. They had several radiators not working in the house, and by putting on the close coupled T's, putting on a higher head pump, got a 2580 there, and that's on pump setting 3. So it's quite a high loss system, this one. There's some very strange radiators, and I've actually had to repipe them up. They were top and top opposite ends with no dip tube, so not working, and they claim they did, but I don't believe they ever did. So now the close coupled T's on this one are, before this is piped as a 4-pipe there, so when it goes over to hot water, the pump will sphere or switch off. I believe the underfloor heating pump switch is off as well at that time, I'm not sure. And it'll go to priority hot water. Another interesting thing on this one is, customer said to me today, not sure if there's a problem, the radiators go cold. But he said the room temperatures are okay, it's set to 21, the room temperatures are 21, but it goes cold for a while, and of course that's priority hot water. It's probably not a very good cylinder upstairs. It probably takes quite a while to get warm, so it loses its heating for a reasonable while. But obviously with the weather comp, the property's warm, the fabric of the building's warm, and he's not actually getting a temperature drop, he's just noticing the radiators have gone cold. The fix for that, of course, would be a higher recovery cylinder. But anyway, very, very simple. Very, very simple. You haven't got any of the complications. No wiring boxes, no wires all over the place, no room stats. None of the usual stuff that costs a fortune to put in, keep going wrong, don't work, and no erratic floor temperatures. Just nice and simple. Simple, cheap manifold. This is an Iver, which is low cost manifold, and doesn't do anything. Basically just sits there letting the water go down the pipes. And over here, standard Grundfos pump, nothing special at all. Bit of kit here, Viessmann mixing valve. That's considerably cheaper than all the stuff we've managed to get rid of by using it. And it's standard and it's controlled, built in with the control there. So beautiful kit.